Hello guys, welcome to another video in the series of coding. Today we are going to do another interesting problem. It's called search in rotated sorted array. So you are given an array that is rotated and sorted. So for example, this is a sorted array, but if you rotate it, right, it becomes to this particular array. So searching in a sorted array is very simple. You apply the binary search, which is O of log n. But if it gets rotated, it's no longer sorted, right? So you have to apply algorithm on this, right? But you will have to modify the binary search algorithm a little bit according to the needs of this array. So let's try to take examples to understand this. Okay, so let's try to start with let's say we have the initial array which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, now we are going to, let's say, rotate it. It depends on us, right, how many times you want to rotate it. Let's say we rotate it 5 times, right? So it'll get rotated 5 times. So we move the elements one by one here, and then you will get 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so these three elements will basically land up here, and the initial 5 elements will land up here. They'll just get crisscrossed. Okay, so this is the rotated sorted array. Now you have to apply the searching algorithm. You have to apply the searching algorithm in this. Okay, let's try to take an example to understand. Suppose we want to find the element, let's say 4. How are we going to find the element 4 in this? Okay, so first let's see if we have to find the element 4 in this array, what we'll do. Okay, let's say we have an array that is simply sorted. How will we find 4? Okay, what is a binary search algorithm? Let's just quickly revise. So you have a left, you have a right, and you will have a mid variable, right? So in this case, let's say this is a mid variable. So what you will do, first you will check if your number that you are looking for, right, 4, that is equal to mid. It is just equal to mid here in this case, so we will just return the index of this particular number. But let's say we are searching for some other number. Okay, let's say we are searching for a number 2. Okay, so what we will do, we have a left, we have a right, and we have a mid that is between these two values, and you are looking for the number 2. So what you will do, you will compare whether your element lies in this half or your element lies in this particular half, right? So that's what basically you compare. Okay, so you will check if your element lies in this particular half. Okay, so if your element is here, then that means you can eliminate this part of the array, and you can just continue your binary search algorithm on this part. Okay, so let's see with the help of example. Suppose we are looking for 2, right? So first we will compare it with the help of mid. Okay, so 2 is less than 4, less than equal to 4, and it lies between 1 and 4, right? So 2 is greater than 1 and 2 is also less than 4. That means it lies in the left part, right? So we are confirmed that our element lies in this particular part. So what are we going to do? We are going to look here. So what we will do? So we will just eliminate this part of the array, and we will shift our pointer. So we are going to remove right. Right is useless now. We are just left with left and right here. Okay, and then we have this part of the array. So we have just totally ignored this particular part. Okay, and we are coming here. Now what is your mid? Your mid will become 2, and now you are looking at 2. So you will return the index of this element, you have found it. So this was a simple algorithm. Okay, so now let us try to see the same algorithm, but we are going to have to look in an array that is a little bit complicated because it's not actually sorted. But see, we cannot say it's not sorted. It is sorted in a way. So let's see how is it sorted. Suppose you are looking at this element, right? At this element, is it sorted? It is sorted, right? From the left it is sorted. Okay, let's take more examples. What about this element? If you take this part, it is sorted, right? So it is sorted from the left side. But if you try to see from the right side, it is not sorted, right? These elements are not sorted. 7 8 is sorted, but then all these elements are smaller. So this element is sorted from the left side. This element is also sorted from the left side. Okay, so each element will be sorted from the left or the right side in this array. This is an important part. Let's try to understand with the help of all elements. What about this element? See, is this part sorted or this part sorted? So you can clearly see that the left part is sorted, right? So this element is also sorted from the left side. Okay, so this part is sorted. Okay, let's see this element. Is this element sorted from the left side? Is it sorted? Or it is sorted from the right side? Is it sorted from the right side? It is sorted from the right side, right? Because see, from the left side, if it was sorted, then 1 should be greater than 8, but it is not, right? So it is sorted from the right side. So all these elements are sorted. So this element is sorted from the right side. Okay, what about this element? This element is sorted from the left or from the right. Which side it is sorted? It's sorted from the right, right? Because all the elements are sorted here. In the right side of it, all the elements are sorted. So this element is also sorted from the right side. Let's see this element. Is it sorted from the left or is it sorted from the right? So you can again observe that this element is also sorted from the right side. All elements are sorted. So once you find a pivot, once you find a pivot, right? So in this case, this is the pivot. After this, all elements will be sorted from the right side. Okay. So let me write down what we have found. So this element, all elements from the left of it are sorted. All elements to the left of it are sorted. All elements to the left of it are sorted. After the pivot, all elements to the right of this. All elements to the right of this. Okay. All elements are sorted right side, right? All elements are sorted. So this is what we have basically our array. So is the array still sorted? It is sorted, but not in the usual way that we call sorted. Okay, it's not sorted like the red colored array. Let me delete it so that we make some space. It's not sorted like this array, right? But it is still sorted in a way, because if you look at each element, it's either sorted leftwise or rightwise. Okay, so how is it going to help us? So this algorithm, knowing this thing is very important, because now we know it is every element is either left side sorted or right side sorted. Now we are going to make use of this. Okay, let's take a random example. Let's say we are looking for the element 4. Okay, so let's apply the algorithm. We are looking at left, we are looking at right. Okay, so now we have this as left, this as right, and where will be our mid? 1 2 3 4. Here we will have our mid, right? So this is our mid. So first of all, we'll see if 4 is equal to 1, right? If 4 is equal to the mid element, like we do in binary search, it is not equal, right? 4 does not equal to 1. So now what you will see, is this element left sorted or is this element right sorted? Okay, so we will see what is it. Okay, so we will look at 1. If 1 is left sorted, how will we know it's 1 is left sorted? Just compare it with the left element, right? Just compare it with 6. Now 6 is less than 1. Is this true or false? Okay, 6 is less than equal to 1. Is this true or false? This is false, right? That means it is not left sorted. It cannot be left sorted, because what is the meaning of left sorted? It will be in ascending order, right? If it had been something like this would have been your mid, this would have been your left, and you are comparing 1 and 5, then it would have been left sorted. But it is not left sorted, right? Because in this case, this element is 1 is actually not greater than or equal to 6. Okay, so in this case it is not left sorted. So what is this array is right sorted. Okay, so now let us see. So we know at least that this array is right sorted. Okay, so this array is right sorted. Now what we still have two brackets to look for. Okay, so now if it is right sorted, doesn't mean anything. Now we just know it is right sorted, and let's continue the algorithm. Now we have to still look for 4, and we know that the mid which we are looking for is right sorted. Okay, now let us come here. So now this problem again translates to binary search, but it's helpful to know that it is right sorted. So now what we'll do, we will compare if the element 4, okay, if the element 4, if that element is between, if that element is between 1 and 5. Why are we comparing 1 and 5? We know it is right sorted, so we can compare if 4 is between the element at mid and the element at right. Okay, because it is right sorted, so we can make this comparison, right? Because all these elements are in sorted order, so you can make this comparison. You can try to check if it follows this criteria. In this case, luckily it follows our criteria, so it is also right sorted, and also in this case we are following this particular criteria, right? So now we know that we can eliminate this part completely. It will not be here. It is lying within this range, because our element 1 is less than equal to 4, less than equal to 5. This is satisfying. So 4 is between 1 and 5. We already know M, we already know right, and also it is right sorted. So we are in the exact bracket range. Okay, so now we are in this exact bracket range. So let me clear it out. Okay, now let us move forward. So we can just ignore this part. Now we will rechange our left and right value. So what is the remaining array that we have? We have 1 to 5. Okay, so this is our left, this is our right, this is our mid. Okay, again we will check. Okay, again we will check if it is left sorted or right sorted. You can check anything first. Okay, let's say you are checking this. So first of all, you will check if it is left sorted or right sorted. This is the first step. Okay, step 1, and then we will follow some algorithms. So first let us check this. So let us check. How are we going to check? Simple. Just compare the leftmost value with the middle value. So in this case, 1 is less than equal to 3 is true. Okay, so this array is left sorted. Okay, even though it is also right sorted, but you can you know it is left sorted, so we can just continue with that algorithm. Okay, so we will continue with this algorithm. So in this case, we have 1, it's less than 3, this is true. So we know the array is left sorted, so we'll continue with the algorithm. Now if it is left sorted, what do we have to check? See, we know left portion is sorted, we know this portion is sorted. So what can we do? We can check this condition. Is our element that we are looking for, if it follows this criteria or not? Why can we check for this condition? Because it is left sorted, right? So if it follows the condition, it will lie within that and you can apply binary search. Okay, so we'll check for this condition. Now this condition is false, right? This condition is false. That means you can ignore this, because this part is sorted. If the element was present here and it satisfies this condition, it would have been present there, but it's not present. So what you can do is you can ignore this part. Okay, so we'll ignore this part and we'll move forward to the next element. So this is left, this is right, this is mid. So now you will check if mid is equal to 4 and it will satisfy your answer. You can return this value, this index value. Okay, so now let's try to take some other 2-3 more examples and then we'll go forward to coding it, so that we are fine with the algorithm. Let's say we have, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and let's say we are going to sort it. So let's just break the array. Let's say we break 3 elements. So we are going to bring 8 9 10 here, and we are going to bring 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 here. So we have rotated the array. Okay, now we have to apply our search algorithm in the rotated sorted array. So let us take some example to understand this. What example shall we take? Let us take 2 examples. Let's say we take one value 10. Okay, and let's say we take one value, what shall we take? Let's say we take 7. Okay, let's look for 10 and 7. So first let's look for 10. Let's try to follow the algorithm for 10. Let's build the algorithm. So we are at left, we are at right. Now what will be your mid? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 elements are there. So 1 2 3 4 5, fifth element will be mid. Okay, so you will compare. First of all, is 2 equal to 10? It's not equal to 10, right? So then you will check, is the mid left sorted or right sorted, because all elements are either left or right sorted. Okay, so first we will check this. So let us see, how will you check that? You will simply check 8 is less than equal to 2 is true or not. So it is false, right? This is false, so it is not left sorted. So this array is not left sorted, so it has to be right sorted, right? I mean, this element has to be right sorted. So let us see what we have to do when it is right sorted. So when it is right sorted, okay, in that case you have to check. Now it is right sorted, so you know these elements are sorted. So you will check, which condition will you check? You will check if your element that you are looking for, right? In this case, we were looking for 10, right? So we'll check if it satisfies this particular condition. Okay, you can check it. If it is sorted and the element is present in this ranges, okay, if it is right sorted and the element is present, it should be in this range. But in our case, it is not in this range. Okay, so it is not in this range. So in that case, what do you have to do? You have to, okay, in this case it is not in this range, so it will not, it will not be in this range, right? So you can just eliminate this. Okay, so you'll just eliminate these entire array and you will go forward. So what will your right become? Your right will become this, and in this particular case your left is this, your right is this, and what will be your mid? Now your mid will be the second element. So this is your mid. So now you will compare whether 9 is equal to 10. It's not, right? So you will move forward. So now what you will do, you will check if it is left sorted or if it is right sorted. So how will you check that? Just compare 8 with 9, right? It is left sorted. Okay, it is left sorted, so we know that it is left sorted. So now if it is left sorted, what are you going to do? If it is left sorted, you will check whether your element satisfies this condition, right? Left and mid. So this is, left is 8, mid is 9. So if your element is within this range or not. It is not, right? It is not. In this case, it is not. So you can eliminate this. You can eliminate this entire portion. You can eliminate this entire portion and you can move forward. So now this is your left, this is your right, and this is your mid. So this time mid is equal to 10. You can return the index. Okay, so this is our algorithm. Now let's also write the algorithm and then we look for 7. Okay, so let's see quickly. So what are you going to do? First you are simply, so let me just erase this. Okay, so our algorithm is simple. First check if mid is equal to element, right? If let's say array of mid is equal to element, in that case what you will do, you will simply return mid, right? This is your simple algorithm. This is your step 1. Now what is the next step? Next step that you have is you will check if it is left sorted or if it is right sorted. If the element at the mid position, if it is left sorted or right sorted, how will you check it? Okay, first of all, why can we check this? Because every element is either left sorted or right sorted. Now how do we check this? So simply check this particular condition. If a of left is less than equal to a of mid, that means it is left sorted. Okay, that means it is left sorted. If this condition is true, it is left sorted. If this condition is false, it is right sorted. Okay, this is the step 2. Okay, now let's say you find that it is left sorted. Let's say you find it is left sorted. So in that case, what are you going to do? If you find it is left sorted, then what are you going to do? Then you are going to simply check if your element satisfies the particular range. If your element satisfies the particular range, so a of left is less than equal to a of element is less than equal to a of mid. Okay, if it satisfies the particular range, it will fall within this bracket, otherwise you will shift your pointer, right? So if it satisfies the range, it is between left and mid, right? So you can move your pointers accordingly. So we'll write the algorithm also. Okay, so let's quickly check for 7 and then let's write the algorithm. So you have to check. So this is your left, this is your right, and what is your mid? Your mid is 2. So 2 not equal to 7, right? So now we'll check if it is left sorted or right sorted. So in this case, just compare 8 and 2, right? So it is not left sorted, so it is right sorted because 8 is not less than equal to 2. So in this case, okay, in this case, it is right sorted. Once it is right sorted, what will you check? You can check 2 is less than equal to 7 is less than equal to 7, right? 7 is the element you are looking for and the range that you are checking is 2 and 7. Okay, so now it is satisfying this particular range. It is satisfying this range, that means you can eliminate this array. So you will eliminate this array and you will eliminate this entire array. You will move your pointer here. So this is left, this is right, this is mid. So now again, now what is it? First we will simply check if 5 is equal to 7. 5 is not equal to 7, right? So because mid is 5. Now what we will do, we will check if it is left sorted or right sorted. So how will we check that? So you can simply compare 3 with 5. You are just comparing the left element with the mid element. So this appears to be left sorted, right? It is sorted from the left side. So what you will do, you will compare if your element is satisfying this particular condition or not. Left, mid, and if your element is between the ranges. It is not, right? It is not. So you can simply eliminate this particular bracket. Eliminate this particular bracket. So once you have eliminated this particular bracket, you will just move forward. So now what is your left? Left is 6, right is 7. What is your mid? Mid is 6. So again you will check if 6 is equal to 7. 6 does not equal to 7. So now what you will do? You will check if it is left sorted. So you will check if 6 is less than equal to 6, right? So it satisfies the condition. So it is left sorted. So now you will check if your element is within the range or not. So your element is not within this particular range, right? It is not. So you can just move your left pointer. So you will move your left pointer. You can eliminate this element. Left, right, and mid all point towards 7. So you can return 7. So that's it. Now let us quickly code this. So you have left is equal to 0, int right is equal to n minus 1, and let us take n is equal to nums dot size. Now let us apply this algorithm. Left is less than equal to right, as you do in binary search. Okay, and you have to take the mid element. Mid is nothing but left plus right by 2. Now you have to first of all check if nums of mid is equal to target. Okay, then in that case, if nums of mid is equal to target, then in that case you can simply return mid because you are returning that position. Now else you have to check if it is left sorted or right sorted. So how will you check? Simply compare if nums of left is less than equal to nums of mid. If it is, then it is left sorted. Then it is left sorted. If it is left sorted, what are you going to do? You are going to compare the ranges, right? So if nums of left is less than equal to target, and let's say your target is less than equal to nums of mid, so in that case it's also left sorted and your element is also lying within this range. So it's great, right? So if your element is within the range of left and mid, you can just eliminate the right side portion of the array. So you will just shift the pointer. right? So what you will make your right pointer, right will become equal to mid minus 1. Otherwise, if it is not within this range, right, then what you have to do, you have to just make left is equal to mid plus 1. Left is equal to mid plus 1. Okay. Now if it is not left sorted, right, if it is not left sorted, then in that case it is right side sorted. So if it is right side sorted, you can write a similar condition, but this time what will be the condition? If your nums of mid is less than equal to target and your target is less than equal to nums of right. So in this case, if it satisfies this particular property, right, it's great, right, it's also right sorted and it's also satisfying this property, so it will be within the mid and right bracket, so you can eliminate the left portion of the array. So your left will become equal to mid plus 1. Okay. Otherwise, you can, if it is not satisfying this condition, you can be sure it is not within mid and right. If it would have been, it would have fallen in this range, right? So you can simply move the array. So then in that case, right would be equal to mid minus 1. That's it. And finally, if you don't find the element, just return minus 1. Now let's run and see if it's working. So it's fine. Let's submit and see if it's getting accepted. So it's fine. That's it. Thank you for being patient and listen.